it's Lynette here, and I've got a little bit of a mixed haul in this bag here. It's from Poundland and Superdrug. I wasn't actually going to film it, but I was chatting away to Bryony and she said, just film it. People like to see what you buy. What I usually do is I go to Superdrug and I go to Poundland and I buy loads of extra stuff just to do a haul video. So I am trying to be good and I'm trying to only buy what I need. So I have taken out of this haul the sweeties, and they've been eaten. A couple of packs of Boosts, and then some of those gorgeous little coconut macaroons with the chocolate on the bottom. So I'm just going to pull the items out as they come, and I'll tell you where I got them from. Now I have a stack of cards here. So there's some birthday cards, just because getting out to the shops is quite hard at the moment for me. Another birthday card, I like the look of that. And I pick up, I don't do individual cards really, which I used to do, but I picked up these. So like I do for my mother-in-law, to dear mum, and I do to my mum and dad. But for everybody else, I'll do the to all of you at Christmas, or, you know, yeah, I like the Brussels sprout ones, to all of you at Christmas. So yeah, to someone very special. You know, those kind of cards. But I used to go like mum, granny, mum and dad, nana and granddad, brother, uncle, sister, auntie. It just got out of control. So I do those instead, and they're reasonably priced actually. I think they're all about 89 pence each. They're probably £1 because it's Poundland, but I'm telling you they're 89 pence. Roughly, I'm sure they were. So I picked these up. These are amazing. So they're cold sore patches, and it's a 14 pack. Now I used to buy the ones from Boots, I can't remember the brand, but they were about £7. And these things are brilliant. I would say put them on before you, if you try and put them on your cold sore when it's big and blistered, it will stand out like a sore thumb. However, what it does do for me is it stops the cold sore from hurting. Because I suffer kind of like if I get too hot. So it usually happens in the winter if there's heating on, if I go away on holiday and I don't use an SPF lip balm, if I'm stressed. So I think it lives kind of somewhere in your neck and it comes out. So I've got these handy, so whenever I feel any kind of wee tingle, I just pop it on, and it does prevent it from getting into one of these big massive muckle things that you see on your face. I'm not sure if muckle is a word that everybody uses. In Scotland, a big muckle thing is a big massive thing on your face, a big muckle cold sore. So these were £1 each, and I had been looking for them in Home Bargains because that's where I thought I bought them, but I got them in Poundland, so I thought I'll pick up 3 packs because who knows. I don't think I'm, hopefully, touch wood, going to have that many cold sores, but you can give them to people if they need them as well. Or just keep them in the house so you've got a stash. I'm blethering on here, I know. It's a cold sore patch, but they're cheap and they're good. I also bought one of my go-to cleaning products. This is, I just can't recommend this enough. Silk Bang Bleach and Hygiene. This is what I use. So the tops of my cupboards, I used to spend hours cleaning them, right? For years. You know, at the top of the cupboard beside the cooker, where the grease forms and the dust lies on top of it and it cakes in hard like concrete. So I would put paper on top of the cupboard so I could just lift it off, which did save some time. But I always felt really bad kind of, you know, like throwing away the paper. It felt really wasteful. But before that I would use, you know, those sugar scrubs, those scrubby pads, you know, the metal ones, filled with soap scourers. I would use those. I would use loads of different products. I bought this, right, first time I bought it, sprayed the tops of the cupboard, left it a couple of minutes and it wiped right off. Honestly, I was so impressed. And my dish rack every now and again can get a wee bit, you know, they can get some stains or it can get a wee bit mouldy. Just leave it. Any kind of mould marks or anything in your shower or in your grouting, this is perfect. Do a patch test though if you're going to use it on something colours. So for example, if you've got like a coloured bathroom suite or whatever, I don't know, mine's is white so I don't mind using this. But yeah, just check the fabrics that you use it on before you use it. But I tend to use it on the kitchen cupboards, the draining, the shower, things like that. I was going to say as well, once I dry my dishes at night, I don't use my dishwasher. I can't stand it. Honestly, I don't know why people rave about them. I hate my dishwasher. I'd rather have an extra cupboard. So when I dry my dishes, well, when I put them away at night, I wash them, then I leave them, then I put them away when they're dry. I turn my dish rack upside down because it's funny because the water can sit in it, so when I turn it upside down it's getting rid of that stale water, so that should hopefully prevent it from kind of getting mouldy in the future by doing that. And this isn't the one for mould though, this is just brilliant at removing anything, it's fantastic. This is another one of my favourite products by Sillet Bang, and it's the Active Foam Soap Scum and Shine. Now, I use this in my bathroom for days or weeks where I just really can't scrub the bath properly. If I'm not, you know, if I'm in a lot of pain but my bathroom still needs to be scrubbed, I will use this because I hate having a dirty bath. So you can use it anywhere, in the shower or in the bath, but for me the bath is the one that I kind of struggle to clean because it's quite a big deep bath. So I'll just spray it with that. Oh, there's my battery gone, I hate how it does that. I'll just spray it with this, and then you can leave it 10 minutes and you can just rinse it off. But for extra kind of power you can wipe it round with a cloth, but as I say, it's good for when you just want to give the bath a quick going over. You don't have really time or you're not able to scrub it. Now, I love the tea lights, the scented tea light candles in Poundland. Tipsy Plum. It smells like autumn. It smells like autumn and Christmas in one. It's amazing. So, yep. Looking forward to getting those. And there is 24, so they're deep and fruity. Very, very very autumnal. I just love the smell. So yeah, I always pick up candles when I'm in Poundland. So cheap as well. Now, the rest of the items I got from Superdrug. And I picked up 2 of these Tinted Day Cream moisturisers from Nivea. And they've got an SPF in them. And vitamin E and mineral pigments. And this is in light skin tone. Now, I'm sure this is the one that I've been using, but I think mine just says light, so I'll need to try it. This is an absolutely amazing product. You can pick it up from Boots or Superdrug. I think I got it the last time in Boots when they were doing 2 for a £5, but Superdrug has it for £1.99. However, I will say, even when I googled it, I couldn't find any other shades other than light. So I don't know if this product's coming to the end of its shelf life or not. And I only picked this up by accident because I used the Nivea BB cream and picked this up in the airport, I think, but by accident. But I really love it. It lasts ages. So I'm going to do a wee review video on that. Hoping it's the same one. I picked up this collection, Primed and Ready Invisible Setting Powder. Honestly, I wouldn't use anything else. It's only like £3 or £4, but it does the job. I also picked up the collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. It's a really good long lasting and it's good coverage as well. I also picked this up because I don't know what happened, but I had to get a bus, and it's the first time I've been on the bus since March into town because I needed to go to the dentist to pick up a prescription for an abscess. So I left the house, had my mask and everything, got on the bus and realised I didn't have any sanitizer gel. So I picked this up. So I was looking in Superdrug, and a lot of them were just, a lot of them didn't say they had any alcohol in it, and they just spoke about, their bacterial properties. So you need alcohol to kill a virus. And because I knew I wasn't going to be able to wash my hands until I got home, I used the alcohol gel as soon as I got into Superdrug. But I bought this just for after I was touching everything, picking things up in Poundland and Superdrug. So it's Rosden Group, and it's a hand sanitizer, and it's 70% alcohol. I'm sure it has to be above 70% alcohol for it to be effective in killing viruses. So yeah, that'll probably go in my handbag now. You end up with them, there was such a kind of a shortage of them as well, and now I think I've got them kicking about everywhere because I've always carried hand gel, but it was always just a bacterial hand gel, like the Carex and things like that. So now they've probably got alcohol in them as well. But so I've always carried hand sanitizer in my bag because I've got a thing about being on the bus and touching things that other people have touched. So the last item I got, I wasn't even going to buy it, but the guy at the till, for some reason I felt sorry for him. They must have to upcycle or sell or upsell or whatever it was, and he asked if I wanted a perfume. I said no. Did I want this? Did I want that? And I was like, okay, right, I'll take this toothpaste. I think it was only 80p. But he said to me, he says, well, you don't have to. I was like, oh, I feel bad. I think it was the abscess. It's the kind of thing I do, buy things because I feel sorry for someone. He probably just has to sell them because they're kind of going out of date or something. But anyway, that was my small haul. It's very varied. It was mainly kind of the makeup that I picked up from Superdrug, but normally I would go wild and buy wild. Never go wild these days. Normally I would actually go wild in the aisles picking up stuff to fill a carrier bag with. The same in Poundland. It was a full carrier bag, but a lot of it was chocolates. But you know, I kind of thought, show you what I've bought, let you see, and hopefully you kind of enjoy little mixed hauls like this. And anyway, thank you for watching. I'm just going to go and make myself a coffee. It's been a really long day. Bye guys.